On this episode of the Whole Azz Show,
We're going to react to some videos based off of customer states. We have a little bit of experience in this field, quite some time.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In.
Customer states fuel leak.
Yeah, but I've actually dealt with that.
fuel leak.
Fuel leak. Customer.
All right, so let me tell you something. I had a guy come up to the come up. This is very recent. He came up and he kept going through a bunch of people to get a hold of me to find out someone could do his alignment, right? All right, it's a 2006 Civic Si. I think it's a 6 4-door sedan.
Seven.
Seven,
Yeah.
something like that. Anyways, he comes up there and he says, "Hey, he's like, can you align this vehicle?" Everybody says it's too low. I'm like, "Sure, let me look at it." Walk outside. I mean, there's literally like this much room between the bottom of the car and the ground. It's like that. That's not gonna be a problem. So as I pull it up onto the alignment rack and start looking at it, no bullshit. The rear camber arms, they Loctited the nut on there, so you couldn't adjust it out any further.
Were they aftermarket?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're at the market, right? Then on top of that, he proceeds to tell me that they just bought the car from somewhere like 4 or 5 states up north. So every nut and bolt on it's rusted out. Then he proceeds to ask me, he's like, "Well, do you think you can raise it up for me so she doesn't scrub when she's driving?" Like, yeah, I can do that. So I take rear wheels off. I start trying to loosen things around and rust it ate through the adjustable
yeah, the ring.
the rings
The
on the
adjusting ring, yeah, the
coilovers.
pullovers.
Yeah. Then I got the steering wheel straight. And you know what he told me? Well, I don't really care about the steering wheel being straight. What I cared about was eating out the tires. I'm like, "Yo, for real?" I was like, You're bullshitting, right?" He's like, "No, why?" He's like, "The camera's gonna eat out the tires." I said, "What about your tires sitting like pigeon feet? Or duck feet? Or what about the fact you're just pushing through your tires?" "Oh, well, I'm not worried about to place the tires more often." And that video with the exhaust, they took and they bought some kind of aftermarket eBay exhaust, bolt on, and they had it resting up against the plastic cover for the evap system. And I said, "Yo, you melted through your entire evap canister." He's like, "Oh, well, I mean, it's not nothing serious, is it?" I said, "Only when you do an inspection." He's like, "Well, if that's the case, I'm not really worried about it." I was like, "All right,
So somebody's not getting inspections no more.
nope."
Customer states when
Those
turning
evap
left
canisters are
and
expensive.
rolling the passenger window down, the door opens.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Customer states when turning left and rolling the passenger window down, the door opens.
I mean, how? That's what I want to know.
And this customer just came in because they can't close this tray on the vehicle they just bought.
Yo, that shit's real.
It is.
It's real. It's
It-
bad.
It
It's
really
real.
is. It really is.
So
Oh,
the really sad part about that is
Oh my God.
I've had people come in with similar issue and literally sat there, told me their AC didn't work. Do you know why?
Haven't even turned it on to the right side.
Even better. Turned off. The blower's turned off. They kept turning it to cold, and it wouldn't come on. It
They
doesn't
hadn't even
have
turned it
automatic
on.
AC.
Yeah. I got it.
Then the other person said, one side of my car, and dude, oh shit, this is last week. Guy comes in, raising sand, saying, "Oh, y'all said y'all fixed my AC system." Yeah, your compressor wasn't coming on before. Now it's coming on. Last I checked, the temperature was about 61 degrees, 59 degrees, somewhere in the area. And he says, "Well, what I'm getting at is it doesn't It doesn't blow cold like you showed me. So I go out there to get the car. You know what it is? His wife adjusted the side when she drove.
It's got dual
climate control.
Oh my god.
People are so fucking stupid.
Let's see if it's open first. Okay, so it's open.
It's open. All right, so we'll go in
Because it won't close.
and we lock. You can't tell me you ever seen that before.
That's the first time I tried the key because I always have to unlock and lock.
What?
I've never seen
vehicle
that.
came in as the radio wasn't working. The technician removed some trim to access the fuse box and noticed that the interior of this vehicle was saturated with curry.
Curry?
Curry.
You said curry?
Curry.
Like, god dang.
Customer stays.
Why?
AC blown warm.
I literally just said this. Literally just said. This is a daily
The
thing.
customer states it sounds like a cowbell when he drives over bumps. The customer later found out that his friends pulled a prank on him.
That's funny.
Story time.
That is funny.
Do you know one of the funniest things I've done to somebody?
Is wire their horn to their rear brake lights?
Even
Okay.
better.
All right.
So there's one guy that I worked with in the past. He thought he was going to be a funny guy and put a balloon, not a adult balloon, over the exhaust pipe. Well, my other car was turbo, so it didn't take long for it to pop it, right? So I was like, all right, I got you. I called down to the parts store and said, hey, can you send me up some metal zip ties? He's like, how many do you need? I said, I need them to go about 3, maybe 4 inches diameter. If I can zip them down to that, it'll be fine. He sends me some large ones, some medium, small ones. So I go out there while the dude's in the bathroom during his lunch, and I metal zip tied around his front CV axles and also his drive shaft. So fast forward, we're leaving work. He starts driving that parking lot and he's like, he jumps out and he's looking all around, looking up under. And then whenever he sees the metal zip ties, very funny. And then just proceeds to leave the parking lot with it. That sounds like it's about to fall
Oh
out.
my god. Like when you put a card, like a baseball card or like a trading card on a spokes to the...
But think metal slapping
Yeah,
steel.
I know. Oh, I know.
Oh, it's hilarious. What?
Yeah.
And this customer's
had
concern is that they
birds
have a noise after they
and, like,
installed a new power
rats.
steering pump.
Yeah,
Yeah, rat
rats
Customer ended up
inside
cutting
the
out a piece of
cabin
frame
filter.
because he said there was no room for the power steering lines.
That's
Oh no! What?
No room for the power steering pump. The customer ended up cutting out a piece of the frame because he said there was no room for the power steering lines.
oh
Okay.
my
I mean-
god.
Alright, today we have a 19 Chevy Silverado with 40,000 miles on it, in for a large EVAP leak. So let's just
Get
take
the.
a look.
I know. I already know what it. Yeah. What is going on?
Let's just take a look.
What? Yeah, really. So hold on, I gotta figure out what's going on with this. I don't. Good thing I can edit this out. I don't think the internet.
Huh.
There we go.
I think they forgot to take that out.
Customer states they were just pulling out of their driveway and their car stopped moving.
Ah.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Charger. Oh, that ABS pump is shot.
Got it?
Yeah.
Customer states that they heard a pop while driving and then it started to smoke and then stopped working.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that popped.
The mechanic said the customer declined further diagnosis and said he was going to leave the vehicle at the dealership to get repossessed.
Customer came in for a tire repair.
Repair?
Seen that. Never seen that.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen people.
Customer states the vehicle they just bought has a noise in the front end.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the
Customer
people
states
that
his
that
ATV
bullshit
shuts
their
off
way
every time
in.
He turns right.
Like they'll go to a dealership. Oh, I don't know what happened, and when you look, they've already
This
messed with
customer's
it.
car surprisingly drove to the shop, and their complaint was that their engine
They do that a
had
lot
no
at
noise.
dealerships.
The customer told the technician he
They'll
only
take it
puts
somewhere
oil
else,
additives in his
and then
engine
they'll
and
rig it. They'll rig it to where it works, sort of, and then they'll come in and pretend like they don't know how it happened. Yeah, they do that a lot at the dealership.
Yeah.
no engine oil.
Oh,
This
you got
vehicle
gel.
just came in for an oil change, and the customer
got
did
Jell-O.
not mention anything about these bullet holes. And this customer came in to get new brake rotors installed because his were shot.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
I mean, that's
that's a good
it,
point.
it needs to happen.
He just wants his control arm fixed.
Customer states noise under hood.
Oh my God, they got.
I don't know what to say.
This vehicle was towed to this body shop after the driver hit a guardrail. The technician said the driver didn't sustain any serious injuries, and it was towed to his body shop so the customer's insurance company could pick it up.
No bodily damage.
No way.
How did he not get hurt? Were they?
They kept the cat.
Customer states they replaced some brake lines, but now he can't get a firm brake pedal.
I wonder why they can't get a firm brake
Customer
pedal.
states their dipstick broke, and now their vehicle won't start. The technician said the dipstick managed to wrap itself around the crankshaft sprocket and dislodged the timing chain, causing the pistons to hit the valves and the timing chain guides the brake.
Yo, what?
Customer states the rear axle's broken. Let's get in the air and find out.
The technician found that somebody
Ow.
saw through the rear axle of this company truck.
Somebody saw through it?
Yeah.
With what? Oh, you pissed somebody off.
Yeah.
You pissed somebody off.
Console
Yep.
really looks like my ball sack. Please replace.
Let's see.
Bruh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it do kind
I
of
mean-
look like
Yeah.
a ball sack.
I guess he studied.
Yep.
Chicken wagon.
That's funny. That's not a car you want to be in.
Oh!
Definitely not a car you want to sit in.
Customer states their brakes don't work after they had a family member install new brakes for them.
Oh, God.
Got a high end here.
They ain't loved.
Nope, that family member do not like you.
Change sticker was
That's a hun-
10,000 K overdue.
Yeah.
Typical Hyundai owner.
The technician told the customer there was no oil on the dipstick, and the customer declined repairs.
Customer states car will not start.
I've seen
It's
that.
towed in. It's 2020 Chevy Spark.
Oh,
Let's see
my
what's wrong
God.
with it.
Okay. Put the key in. Something ain't right there. Yeah, I wonder why it won't start. There's no gas in it. Alright, now that there's some gas in there. Whoa!
There's your sign.
His vehicle was towed in because it won't start after the customer said he changed the oil himself. The customer ended up filling the engine with a total of 30 quarts of engine oil. Customer states his ATV won't start.
I'm surprised that it just blow out.
Well,
that many-
he
that
said
much oil.
he said it stopped and wouldn't restart.
Yeah, that much oil, it would just blow out every.
30 quarts.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. YouTube is a great tool for information, but unless you listen to every single step in detail, 9 times out of 10, you just need to stop.
YouTube is not a real mechanic.
No, but it can help you become one.
It can.
But
Sometimes.
you should also research.
Sometimes there's a lot of sketchy shit on YouTube.
Yo, bro, come on, man. You can literally go to Google. How many quarts does my 2025 Tesla take?
True.
But the sad part about that is, I had a customer come into.
Did you say how many quarts?
You just caught it.
I was giving you time.
No, I know what I said.
giving
Yeah.
you time.
But like the thing I'm talking about though is, I had someone come in with a Nissan Leaf. What is a Nissan Leaf?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, the guy come in and was like, "Yo, I need to get my oil changed. Can you top up my fluids?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What kind of vehicle?" So he hands me his keys. I pulled it in. This is not a joke. This is not one of them kind of like bullshit stories. I mean, this is like on both my testy kind of stories. Like, it's true. And I brought him outside and I showed him. I was like, "Sir," I was like, "there's nowhere to change the oil." But that doesn't make any damn sense. I was like, "Sir, there's nowhere to change oil." I said, "It's in there. Show me where the drain plug is." And he got pissed.
Oh my god. I wonder how they got him to buy the car without explaining anything to him.
Don't know, bro. It can't breathe. See, again, like I said. An engine is a large vacuum pump. Remember that. It is literally an oversized vacuum. The more air it can suck in and the more air it can push out, with the right mixtures, the stronger and the faster it's going to be. Now, there is a lot more explanation that can go into that, but I'm going to leave it at that.
Yep.
If it can't suck anything in, it can't get anything out.
Then you get
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
This customer just installed a new head gasket on their vehicle and didn't follow the torque sequence properly. This vehicle was brought in as the customer says the speedometer doesn't work. The technician was pretty surprised on the condition of this Ferrari and even noticed some spots on the instrument cluster were spray painted over, since there was multiple warning lights on the dash.
That's a Ferrari? Wow.
Yes. That like a
More money than sense?
like a Copart Ferrari?
Huh, bro?
Bunch of parts here.
No.
Why would you need a fuse? Why would you need a fuse?
When this customer
Oh,
installed some accessories,
no.
he never installed a fuse in the circuit. The customer declined repairs and said he was going to get rid of the truck. And this bedazzled Chrysler 300 came in.
Yo,
for
I've got
a
people to
recall.
come in like this.
I've seen the people that come in with those nice steering wheel covers.
Yeah.
That don't hang on to the
They
steering wheel at
spin?
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I take them off all the time. Yeah. I take them off every time. I'm like, I'm not driving with that. I can't even turn a corner.
Oof. Oh, hell no.
No.
I've been there before.
That is nope. Hell nope.
I mean,
hell nah. Nah, that is.
Nah, we done.
You gotta toss the whole thing away.
Nah, we done.
Nope.
This Bentley
The whole
was
thing's gotta
told
go.
to get new batteries
Whole
installed,
thing's gotta go.
and
Hold
they
on, bro.
didn't want the shop to look into why their interior is covered in mold.
They didn't want him to
Is
look
that a
in.
Bentley?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Like it. They didn't want him to look. It's
And
covered
this
in.
taxi just came in for a recall. The technician noticed the multiple lights on the dash and mold inside of this car, which the customer never mentioned anything about.
Yo, that's
Yo,
rough.
mold can get you sick.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh my god.
Yo.
I can't even. I'm not even gonna.
Look.
I'm not gonna get in this. Only because I despise when people bring in their cars like this, right? because they'll either have ash, like ash all over the window, right where the window is, or by the top of the door panel, where like you would put your arm on, covered in just ash, right? And then on top of that, when like there are those that dip, right? You know where they keep their cup, and the cup holder, right? Like the cup holder that's on that door right there, and it's not even like a bottle, like a sealed bottle. No, it'll be just a regular ass cup, just sloshing around their fucking spit. That is disgusting.
That's rough.
That is disgusting.
Because it's the same shit. I mean, here's the thing: if you come in like that, if you can come into a place like that, do you really think I believe that you wipe your ass? No.
Nope.
No. And you know, a lot of people be like, oh, you shouldn't be like, no.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
You can't even like refuse them. Because if you do, then you're wrong. You're the one that's wrong for being like, I'm not getting in that car. They get mad. They get pissed when you tell them like, I can't work on your car in this condition.
Well, it's not only that, okay? We had someone come in, and myself and the other person that's over, we actually ordered a tarp and put through the car and pulled it in. Do you know we got shit talked to us for not only fixing their car, but for keeping ourselves safe from the mold, the mildew, the spilt cigarette can, or the cans with ashes in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just disgusting.
If you know you're gonna bring your car to like either a dealership or just a regular shop, like just a mechanic shop, like dude, it's common courtesy, all right, to just clean out your car, all right. Yeah. Like that is disgusting. Whether you're keeping garbage, in your car, like for what? Like that's a no. Like
you're right.
That's one of those things where I don't even bother. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even touch them. I don't.
I mean, I got people to come home to. I'm down for keeping you safe and keeping you on the road.
I don't
mean,
even.
At some point in reality, there's got to be some kind of like distance measure.
I can't even touch those cars like
God.
that. Look.
Oh yeah, he left me a chicken sandwich.
And this person was driving on the highway when a turtle suddenly struck the windshield.
No.
The turtle was still alive and removed from the windshield, then brought to an animal shelter.
No radio, has a blank screen. Oh, look at that.
Customer state.
All right, guys. I think we're good there. We've seen more than what we care to. That's rough. I mean, that's not only rough, but that's also disgusting because people just don't understand. We're not being rude. We're not saying you're a disgusting person. We're just saying you got some very bad habits. I think that's a nice way to put it. I think it's fair.
Oh, also, most cars come with instruction manuals. Probably try reading them.
If you're going to be a Google or YouTube tech, at least Google what you need to put in it, what you need to not put in it, and stay clean.
Stay clean. That's what you're going with. That's what you got out of all this.
Because if you stay clean and you keep your motor clean, you know how you do that? Oil changes, tune-ups, air filters, catalytic converters. I mean, it is what it is. Like you just need to keep the vehicle maintained. I mean, a clean engine is a happy engine. A clean interior is a happy rider. You wouldn't hop in someone's Uber if it literally looked like they just, emptied out the strip club, would you? I didn't think so.
Unless we were coming from the strip, going to the strip. Depends.
Yeah, and depends are used for multiple things, whether you piss or shit yourself.
I know. But there are exceptions.
Yeah, there are.
I'll be safe out there. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching.